Boca and River looking to remain in the title chase. The inspired young team from Vélez Sarsfield. Boca victorious the last time they met at Estadio Monumental, 2-1. One of the most explosive Super Clásicos in some time. The story was this man, Marcelo Delgado, scoring his the second goal, one of the best goals of the year. Delgado receiving it from Jerez.
Let me give you a quickly River Plate bench with Burko Basic, Oscar Ahumada, Pereira, Husain, and Daniel Ludwig. We had a chance to see them and mention players on the bench.
Ludueña quickly scoring the only goal for River Plate in that 4-1 thrashing at the hands of América of Cali, one of two Colombian sides through to the semifinals of the Libertadores. The other Independiente Medellín, Boca, to take on this side that knocked out River, América. Darío Husain does not want to go back to the city of Cali anytime soon. I'm sure you all saw the footage as Demichelis clears it forward for Cavenaghi. That's the east curve. Here's D'Alessandro. González back to Darío Husain. Lines one up.
Only 2 minutes, River Plate, the only one keeping possession of the ball in the first minute with the only shot on goal by this Husain. A very hard worker midfielder. He doesn't get the credit he should. A very useful player. Huh? He can cover 2 or 3 different positions.
Coudet. Alessandro just short of the midfield circle. Cascini. Ameli. He'd say he's played in other Super Clásicos, but he'd tell you that's when San Lorenzo met Huracan. Rodríguez. Ameli, Alessandro keeps possession right in front of Hector Baldassi. He's rewarded with the free kick. Glad you could join us for this Super Clásico. Always exciting when these two hook it up. I'm Max Brodos along with Christian Bozzo. Sit back and relax.
How could they though? This is the Super Clásico.
Well, if you're just a casual observer. Coudet. Cavenaghi. Coudet in tight quarters. One from his defensive end was Garcia. GBS. Oh, the ever-improving Matias Lequi. Oh, what's he done? He's given it away to Javier Villarreal. Off to Delgado, gets it caught in his spokes. Marcelo Delgado is being used more in the Libertadores tournament. No goals in his 12 appearances, mostly as a reserve here in the Clausura. Alessandro. Delgado. Charging across Estévez. Taken by Lequi. Well done, lad. 2022 was thrust into the starting 11 for River Plate a couple of years back. Wasn't ready, but he might be the second time around. Demichelis. Maybe playing him his last Super Clásico up to German football in Bayern Munich. González. Husain. Coudet. Straight up. There's Fuertes.
Only 5 minutes into the half and we can say the same thing again. Only River Plate keeping possession of the ball. Nothing from Boca offensively. Nice to see Alessandro active. let's hope this man, Rolando Cavenaghi, has a good game. Brought his A game.
Yeah, I think that's a good point. I think Darío Husain, if he wins enough ball for River in the back, River will have success. Right now, the guy who's winning balls is Lequi, and actually helped out by Lucho Gonzalez that time. The two are left-sided players, paper thin.
About this man, Cavenaghi is such a complete player, very talented, knows how to move without the ball, knows how to play collective soccer. Those number 9s are from the old days.
And he's only 19, already built like a man, and bright future ahead of him for sure. Delgado cuts inside, and the roadblock provided by Husain. Gonzalez. Briefly there was Fuertes. Now Alessandro. Comes it over to Coudet around Rodríguez. No match for the left back speed. Crosa. Gotta say, River played again. Up forward. Cut back. Cavenaghi off the backside of the foot. Fuertes. Looking for Gonzalez. Husain. Pushed forward by Jerez. Cagna. Estévez. Schelotto slots one through. Was looking for Delgado, who was close to being offside. Cavenaghi.
The best collective play of the game by River Plate, almost ended with the ball in the net. A good answer though by Boca. This used to be an interesting game. So far, so good.
Not too many whistles. Very honest.
Well played.
Husain. Alessandro wants it. Husain chooses otherwise. Off to Garcia. To Coudet. Returning from Spanish football in this Clausura tournament. Very successful spell at Celta. Gonzalez. Coudet. Swept out of there by Cascini. And keep it alive, and out comes to the right side, Coudet. Going to thread the needle for Alessandro. Cagna. Certainly feels the pain of Eduardo Coudet. He had a short spell at Villarreal in Spain. Everyone sliding in there, and judged to have been dangerous from Husain.
Yep, that is what we're waiting for. That the fans get into the game and create the atmosphere for this Super Clásico. Nutmeg. Mellizo Barros Schelotto always trying something different. He is the James Bond of the team. The look, flashy, you know, very gifted player.
If the cups are club smash. Now to Schiavi briefly. And there we see Franco Costanzo was in the goal for River Plate a few years back, and then Angel Comiso arrived.
So no matter how well they move the ball up front, those lapses in defense in River Plate always leave you breathless. So many mistakes they make. This is the previous one with Cavenaghi, with the great cut, then with the cross outside of the foot. Fuertes looking for Orteguita Gonzalez. That could have been the first one of the game.
You got to get your nicknames copyrighted so people don't start stealing them. Oh, D'Alessandro, how's that right foot? Cavenaghi, D'Alessandro off the left. Old Mandrake the Magician making an appearance.
very active offensively speaking. See, wanting the ball, taking some shots. River Plate, without a doubt, much closer, not the better team, but much closer to opening the scoring. Cavenaghi once again involved. Nice effort by Mandrake.
Mandrake. Here they come again. Both are, I should say, River looking like the team that were 15 matches undefeated. Played back. Oh, what a ball by Husain! No, it's not!
I love this game. It is so unpredictable. Free-flowing football. One, tic-tac, tuya, mia, give, and goal. And D'Alessandro finishing brilliantly. Coudet, and all the conviction by D'Alessandro to take the shot and put the ball in the net. Beautiful game. Deservedly now, River with the advantage because they were creating the chances.
We have seen Boca on the airwaves in the past few weeks. They do appear a bit complacent, but they get the result. But they're not playing Lanús. They're not playing Banfield or Nuevo Chicago. This is River Plate with a host of first-rate players. What a moment for Andres D'Alessandro. Now we're at the other end. Here comes Schelotto trying to get the free kick off. With all the paper being thrown in his way, he's at home, so you can't really complain. Into the one-man wall. I tell you, Darío Husain is having a wonderful start to the match. Maybe that whole incident just set him right. Schelotto, headed out by Husain. Flicked on for D'Alessandro. A huge match for the number 10 of River Plate. And a huge match certainly for his coach.
I was going to say a huge match for the whole club. Now the only way to forget partially about what happened in midweek, it would be not only winning the Super Clásico, it would be winning on the road and hopefully playing consistently like this throughout the 90 minutes.
Demichelis. River Plate with a firm hold of things. Coudet. Husain. Clipped up that time. Certainly a yellow. Victor Baldassi a good distance away. It'll just be the free kick.
Siempre toque. Good work by Matías Lequi. Very similar to Ariel Garcia, long-legged.
And had a good line on it from González.
They stay more in the back, but they do the job. Matías Lequi and Ariel Garcia.
We're a quarter of an hour into this match, and not the start we expected to see from River Plate. They're really playing well. Now they got to keep it on the boil. First the ball from Husain, then the one from Coudet were just outstanding. Watch it again.
You know, I didn't see them play, but they tell me that Pedernera, Moreno, La Bruna, La Máquina, they used to call them, play like that. Remember we saw Aymar, Saviola, Ángel, Ortega, when they had that very well-oiled machine going that kind of game. Beautiful to see once again Los Millonarios perform at that level. Now they have to maintain that high level of soccer.
Last time that they met, it was River Plate taking the early lead to see Delgado take over things from thereafter. looking to avoid history repeating. Schelotto. Diego Crosa, formerly of Vélez Sarsfield, so he's looking to make sure his old mates don't get over him in the title chase.
Yeah, he's the stronger of the two central defenders, Diego Crosa and Schiavi, the more intimidating of the two. Fast and very powerful.
Just for those of you who are curious, Vélez are traveling here in round 14 to La Plata to take on Gimnasia. Rodríguez. And there's Husain, but that one goes out. He's looking for El Tanque. Cavenaghi. Again, I say, at the age of 19, if you get the nickname The Tank, that says a lot. Well, Carlos Tevez is going to have to look for a reaction after that great start for Alessandro picking up his 4th goal. Ameli. Husain to Coudet. Alessandro spins out of trouble. There was Cascini, missed on the first chance. Rivers throw it. Good play by Rodríguez as he gets it off to Villarreal. Lequi likes to keep the ball longer than he probably should, but no problem that time. Rodríguez.
Only 1 minute into the game, River keeping possession of the ball. Only 4 minutes, the same story. 17 minutes into the first half, and Franco Constanzo has not even touched the ball.
I was saying, what a great story. Franco Costanzo getting his first start in the Super Clásico, but he might as well pick up a issue of Vogue or Sports Illustrated to keep himself company at the other end.
Playboy.
He's Nicky No Mates. Why not read the articles?
You know, they say keepers hate this kind of matches, though. They'd rather be busy getting the ball at all times. They hate it when they get no work, no action.
And another thing you keep an eye on is the young players making their first impact in the Super Clásico. And there's Pablo Jerez, who at 19 has to be inside, just turning over.
He's the one replacing Nicolás Burdizo. Has been playing very well in the last 3 matches he's participated. Bianchi giving Pablo Jerez all the support.
Fuertes. Rolls out Rodríguez. Now he gets it to Coudet. Cavenaghi takes position. Husain. Well, he's playing inspired. They couldn't take it away from him there. Now Lequi. How's the crossing? Not so good there.
No wonder they stay more in the back. Not the best crosser of the ball, as we could see there. Matias Lequi. I do agree with you on Husain. Tremendous work in the midfield. See, he doesn't get the credit he should. He deserves.
Matias Lequi is trying to keep Baldassi busy. No whistle there. Demichelis. Maybe mistiming the jump, maybe not. Cavenaghi. Brought down by Schiavi. Boca looking to establish something. Not a bad ball from Schelotto. Brought down to Estévez. It'll be a tough call to make if you're Baldassi. He decides not to. Husain. Cavenaghi. Through the eye needle. Coudet, D'Alessandro. Cagna very leery of D'Alessandro's talents and doesn't commit. Cavenaghi. González left it short. Coudet comes up with it. is brought down and wins the free kick. What an amazing beginning for River Plate. And maybe we shouldn't look at that one loss too much, because clearly they are still the form side. And we're undefeated in those 15 games.
Raúl Cascini, Max, not the same as the player we knew in Independiente. Not the same confidence. A very hot-tempered player. A tendency to commit way too many fouls there.
Coudet. And turning it at the end was Demichelis.
This is by far the best River Plate we've seen in a long time. How lovely, huh? How unpredictable. After the week they went through, they played their best soccer in the most difficult soccer match of the year for them.
Another wasted chance from Boca Juniors. And certainly when you see the amount of touches D'Alessandro's getting, you get the feeling that they really miss Battaglia and Cascini and Cagna, who are a bit older and may not be able to keep up with the younger midfield of River. Hard to keep up. Another free kick for River Plate.
Great point. Not only that, Villarreal, who's replacing Battaglia, is not being much of a factor in the midfield.
Lequi. Alessandro. He's really looking for his crowning moment in a Super Classico. Andres D'Alessandro, maybe this is the day, already with the goal.
He looks healthy, doesn't he?
Yeah, relaxed. He is a fiery one, and we saw that in the last two matches.
That just makes such a difference when you are completely free of injury, healthy.
D'Alessandro oozing with confidence now after the goal. González, it's a nasty habit reaching for the ball. We're seeing referees more and more often award a free kick to the other side for a handball. Well, that time clearly a foul on González. You see the two coaches. One is the prodigal son returning to Boca, where he won those two Libertadores titles. The other, a foreigner, trying to make an impact in the very ethnocentric neighbor of theirs. Good effort by Coudet, as he will maintain possession for River.
Chacho Coudet, he is the thermometer of the team. He moves preferably on the right. He can take over this game at any moment.
Nothing from Boca Juniors yet. The Copa Libertadores semi-finalist. Still in the locker room that time. Cavenaghi trying to push it through. He's got a free kick dead center, 22 yards out.
Not only that, hopefully we will see the beautiful give and go between D'Alessandro and Cavenaghi, before the foul. Once again, those two, when on, when connected, when using one another, they could be such a headache for any defender. Well, and now such a great chance for D'Alessandro, for Cavenaghi, who we have seen before score via free kick. Some beautiful goals. It's got to be one of the two. I believe Fernando Cavenaghi, number 9, will be the one to take it.
Big moment here. It is Cavenaghi. He hits Schiavi. Abbondanzieri couldn't take it. Never let it bounce there, as he got lost for a moment. Almost something brewing for Boca. Oh, they get the free kick and the first yellow of the match for Demichelis.
See, he's a strong, good technique, Demichelis, but still young. need the experience. Only one foul booked immediately. And the only player with a yellow card in the game.
It's a very good point. There's probably not many better young defenders in South America than Demichelis, but we saw earlier in the season when he gave up penalty kicks in back-to-back matches. So he's got to stay in contact with the match, play intelligent soccer. Cascini. Redirected in front. Oh! Fuertes, I believe, with a defensive beaut.
Is Franco Constanzo still reading the magazine? Come on, that ball should be the goalkeeper's.
Delgado, Boca awaking all the way through. Coudet is torn down there, and it'll be a free kick for River and a chance to collect their thoughts. It was actually Demichelis with his great defensive play. Watch this one.
It is Barros Schelotto. Not enough power in that header. He doesn't even know that Demichelis is on the line. Where's Franco Constanzo? See, they don't like this kind of game because they get no work at all. Almost half an hour, and this is the first time they get close to Franco Constanzo. I believe Max Diego Cagna should get the booking for that foul.
Well, Franco Constanzo getting a get-out-of-jail-free card, saved by Demichelis. Let's see if he can settle in now. Lequi. As well as River Plate have played, you forget that at the other end is a lonely keeper playing his first match of the season. You want him to see some action and get into the flow as soon as possible. Lequi. That slips through, cleared by Crosa. Finally, Tevez. Husain being a pest. Tevez puts it into space. Nice ball in for Schelotto. Kept alive by Cagna. Tevez. Schelotto. Battle tested in Super Clásicos over the year. Foul. Alessandro getting in there. Play on, says Baldassi. Was there an advantage there? Cagna. And the flag is up on Delgado.
See, when he, I have my doubts.
Peekaboo.
Absolutely nothing though from Marcelo Delgado. Marcelo is one of those players who will need one chance. Not much from Esteban Fuertes either on the other end. There you go.
Right on cue for Coudet, looking for Cavenaghi. It's been a wonderful opening to the Super Clásico. We've almost played half an hour in River Plate with the 1-0 advantage through D'Alessandro. A very clean match. And maybe we should give some credit to Hector Baldassi in that as well. But a long way to go, and things can go off the rails in a hurry. Coudet.
How about we give the credit to the players for the great game?
I did. I just said maybe we can include Baldassi in there as well. Come on, come in. Get a few seconds. Alessandro, that one stopped by Cagna. The captain playing much better now. The 1-2 with Tevez. Was a pirouette and loses it for a moment. Now Delgado into the midfield. Into the right side. Jerez. Villarreal. That's onside. Schelotto. And what's going through Franco Constanzo's mind?
I don't know. I can tell you what could be going through Carlitos Bianchi's mind. Looking at maybe Ezequiel González warming up. If things don't change, he could replace Real.
Constanzo much better. He needed that one. just to get the endorphins going.
In the midfield, there's absolutely not much going on. Villarreal has been a non-factor. Ezequiel González could be a very interesting option for Bianchi.
Gustavo Pinto also could fill a role in that midfield. Here's the shot. Ends up wide of the near post, off the foot of the teenager Jerez.
Pinto is a little bit more of a defensive midfielder, more defensive than Ezequiel González. And down in the score 1-0 at home, I am sure Bianchi is thinking about the possibility of getting the equalizer soon.
Rodríguez. Stretch that one out for Jerez. Joining him is González. The ball finds its target. Now play it in. The shot, big save, Costanzo. Second effort almost came in. A wonderful effort from Carlos Tevez, but a good save. Costanzo now showing the steely glare of being involved. Tevez. Ameli. And lost by Fuertes on the near side.
That was the best opportunity created by Boca in the first half to get the equalizer. Good thing Costanzo put the magazine aside.
Yes, whatever he was reading. Boca playing much better now. It took them a while, and River Plate have to be happy that in that sequence where they were dominating things, they at least didn't come out empty-handed. Here's the cross. That's a great effort by Carlos Tevez, running backwards to try and get the header in.
They don't have a Martín Palermo anymore. They don't have a Bracamonte, not even Roberto Sosa, who last year could put those away, those headers away. This is Tevez with that chance, the best one of the half for Boca, and without a doubt, that is the best save, not only of River Plate, of the match.
Knocked out by Schiavi. Got a set to Coudet. Puts it in the corner, still in play, eventually out.
I don't see Boca playing better in the latter part of this half. I just see River Plate either getting tired or just slowing down a bit.
That one slipping through. Here's Delgado. He's got plenty of pace, and maybe Demichelis has got to be a little more prompt getting to that ball. Tevez. Delgado. Numbers up. Cagna on the left, looking for Schelotto in the middle. Locked out by Ameli. Boca getting multiple chances. A long ball by Schiavi. Took forever to get there, and intercepted by González. Jerez. Tackling not his specialty.
Well, sometimes you don't even have to play better to create chances. Now, nice to see Boca Juniors finally getting some rhythm, some pace, and some action in front of Franco Constanzo.
Headed out by González. Rodríguez. Over the head of Garce. Delgado with the cross. Kept in by Demichelis, but not cleared by Garce, but they'll be able to clear it via goal kick.
He only looks like Roberto Carlos today. Clemente Rodríguez, Boca's left side fullback. He's fast, left-footed. He doesn't use his right. He occasionally scores and a good crosser of the ball. Not necessarily today. Not offensively involved today, Clemente Rodríguez, at all.
Not much from the left side from Boca at all. Cavenaghi brought down, so it'll be a River Plate free kick as we're in the tail end of this first half. Well, you see the foul by Schiavi. Excellent effort by Cavenaghi. Alessandro lost it, and it starts heading the other direction. There'll be a yellow card here. Oh, he's gone.
Oh, no.
Martin Demichelis, the only player booked in the match, picks up his second yellow. And River Plate facing 55 minutes plus of 10 men.
He's very strong, good technique, but he's very young and he needs more experience not to do this. He committed one foul, very unnecessary. A couple of minutes ago, he got the first booking. Now, he knows that any other situation like this could cost him the red card. And that is exactly what happened to Martin Demichelis when River Plate needed him the most. They go down to only 10 players on the pitch, and let's see what they do now.
Well, did you see how quickly Schelotto reacted to the referee to point out that it was Demichelis again? Well, I don't think you waste any time if you're Manuel Pellegrini. You've got to bring in another defender. Maybe Pereira. Perhaps Ahumada. Both defensive midfielders, but they don't have too many big central defenders available.
Lequi or Matias Garcia. Lequi or Garcia will have to go to the middle to play alongside Ameli. Let's see. Maybe they will wait till halftime to make any change.
Boca now chomping at the bit, already finding space. Schelotto, no problem. Second man, he gets by. Or it's poked away by Darío Husain. González did well. Alessandro pushes forward, somehow kept it in play. Husain. Cavenaghi. Coudet makes his run. Receives it. What is it?
Oh my, 10 players only on the pitch. A minute later, they get this gift from heaven and from Boca's defense. Chacho, chacho, chacho. Well, don't get overexcited because first they have to score.
Oh, Fernando Cavenaghi, what a ball. And then got clearly a foul. Abbondanzieri should probably get a yellow for this as well. He just ran into Coudet.
Ooh, and I don't think Chacho Coudet would have gotten to that ball. Cavenaghi, it was all number 9, El Tanque. Tremendous, beautiful, brilliant with that pass. And I believe, yeah, he's going to take the penalty.
River looking to help their chances tremendously. Cavenaghi! Goal! Minute 40, Fernando Cavenaghi gets a valuable cushion for River Plate. There'll be 10 men, but they have a 2-goal advantage.
Well, he is only 19, but he is carrying the team on his shoulders today. First with the pass. This is not exactly the best penalty execution that we've seen, right? If Abbondanzieri doesn't move, he makes the save.
But he committed so early. Look, Abbondanzieri's on his knees. And Cavenaghi.
Los Millonarios, las gallinas they call them also, but not today because at La Bombonera on the road, doubling their advantage 2-0 with only 5 minutes left to play in the first half.
Sets up what should be just an amazing second half. River Plate will start to tire. They're going to play with 10 men for as long as they'll have to, barring a red card at the other end. It would be quite a challenge, but 2 goals certainly affords River Plate and certainly relaxes the players a lot more. Goal number 9 for Cavenaghi. And is it Cavenaghi coming out? Yes.
Well, I just don't know. They do have to sacrifice somebody. I don't know why he goes for Fernando Cavenaghi. Matias Lequi will move down to the middle to play as a central defender alongside Horacio Ameli. But why Cavenaghi and not González? Or even Fuertes?
It's just absolutely fascinating stuff that we're seeing here. First we see the players in the forefront, then a big decision from the referee. Now a big decision from the coaches. Manuel Pellegrini taking a big chance, pulling out Cavenaghi at this early stage. Zapata will fill in on the left side of defense, and Lequi alongside Ameli. Not the best back line, but better than the alternative. Jerez. Alessandro. Schiavi. Schelotto. Oh, he's put one through, but offside. A good save by Costanzo, who leaned all the way back. Looked like rope-a-dope the way he leaned back to make that save.
Yeah, with a couple of those saves, I am pretty sure Pellegrini's asking himself, why didn't I play Costanzo in midweek in Colombia? Oh, that is a clear offside. It's been a very, very interesting and exciting Super Clásico in the first half, 43 minutes. Good football, a couple of goals. Surprisingly, River Plate taking the advantage.
Smiles we didn't see on Wednesday. Look at that, very good spirits. River Plate shouldn't get so confident. But look at the faces, you saw it earlier, of the Boca supporters. Absolutely shocked. Jerez, good run from him. Villarreal, back to Jerez. To the back of the 18, Delgado. David! And Ameli will concede the corner. Delgado. Ooh, almost a handball there. Great tackle in the end from Garce. D'Alessandro, the counterattack erupts quickly and gets in a position in a hurry. Coudet, D'Alessandro. Well, he felt the hit on the ankle and down he went. Free kick.
About time, I would say.
Ooh, that was upstairs. The old capital of Thailand.
Which is?
Can't say. 45th minute. Lequi. Kuala Lumpur. 2 goals by River Plate provided by D'Alessandro. A penalty from Cavenaghi. Oh, that's got to be a yellow. And Boca got to be careful. A example was made of Demichelis. Even though it's just the first yellow, a little frustration showing.
If you mention Cavenaghi and D'Alessandro as the goal scorers, don't forget about Chacho Coudet. He's been instrumental in River Plate scoring those two.
Delgado pinning the ears back. First time he gets to stretch out his legs. Oh, Costanzo! That was the kind of goal, the shot that led to a goal the first time they met in 2003 in the Apertura.
Yeah, and that is what we haven't seen at all from Marcelo Chilo Delgado or anybody else in the first half. 2 shots on goal in 45 minutes, one by Tevez and this one by Marcelo Delgado, who have been saved brilliantly by the keeper Constance.
There was quite a collision there. As you saw the leg of Tevez go right into the ribs of Costanzo.
If there's one thing Pellegrini doesn't want, it's to have to go Kovacic.
He had a shocker in Colombia in the midweek. He really did. And he was talking about retiring Kovacic a couple of weeks earlier, but Pellegrini said it's his guy. We'll go with him. It led to River Plate's downfall. Great chance for this young man to cement himself as River Plate's #1 choice in goal. That one knocked upfield by Ameli or Fuertes, the lone striker right now. Whoa! Does it end today for Huracan? Do they win a match? They're beating Banfield. Huracan, no wins in 13. 10 losses, allowed 32 goals. Crowd really not into the match at all. And why should they be? Their beloved Boca in a big hole and not showing much signs of life right now, as we're into the 3rd minute of stoppage time in half #1. I tell you, everything takes a little longer in the Superclásico. And he is still smarting from that collision with Costanzo. We'll keep an eye on young Carlos Tevez. There is the halftime whistle, and River Plate have bounced back to good form at the expense of Boca Juniors, who are a man up, but 2 goals down. The halftime score from La Bombonera. Boca 0, River 2. Bombonera, a lot on the plate of Hector Baldassi, making sure everything's okay on and off the pitch. You can see him doing one last look. Okay, second half commences. River Plate with a 2-goal advantage. Goals by D'Alessandro Cavenaghi, who has the second. The latter has been replaced shortly after his goal. River Plate playing with 10 men. Lost kid looking for his brother. Here's Fuertes. Now it comes up for Rodríguez. And the ball in from Pipa Estévez.
No, the thing is they're going to find Martín Demichelis up there. He was the one lost. Maybe it wasn't the best joke.
Just because I didn't laugh doesn't mean it wasn't good. I smiled.
He laughed, he just didn't make it out loud.
Jerez. And Villarreal. He's going to get called for a handball. It's a busy day for the referees. It's a busy day for La Voz del Estadio, the voice.
The stadiums, the announcers and all that sound like airports, don't they? The same in England. Every time they talk, they make you feel like you are at the airport.
Off the hip That time, Víctor Zapata.
It's got to be Boca taking responsibility and initiative in the second half. They are the ones at home. They have the responsibility of winning here, and they are the ones down in the score 2-0. They also have an extra player on the pitch.
River Plate bouncing back big time after elimination from the Libertadores. Just as a refresher, the semifinals are as follows. Santos of Brazil will take on Independiente of Medellin. Boca Juniors will take on América of Cali. Matches will begin here in June. The final, the beginning of July. Free kick for Boca Juniors. Quickly, Schelotto behind the ball. Ezequiel González is it now that Boca awake. González, Costanzo thought about it and let the ball come to him.
Those two are talking about what they're going to do later.
The Heimlich maneuver there. Maybe Husain thought he was choking.
All River Plate have to do in the second half to psychologically hurt the Boca Juniors is start moving the ball. Make them do all the chasing. And they are going to get so tired. It's going to be almost impossible to turn the game around. It depends on River. Let's see if they are able to hold on to the score.
Nothing that grabs your attention from Boca out of the locker room. In fact, it's River Plate are getting closer here, and they have a corner. Very flat.
A bit more is expected from Coudet in that play, but he's the kind of player that would make the more difficult plays easier, and the easier ones kind of don't work for him. Be careful with the header of Esteban Fuertes.
Good ball by Coudet. Cleared away by Crosa. And now Delgado with room to maneuver. More space than usual. Not a good ball. He's not played well.
For Boca to be able to display their game and not fall into Rivers, they have to score soon. The sooner, the better. Hopefully before the quarter of an hour mark.
Delgado, by the way, we told you no goals in the Clausura. He has 5 in the Libertadores. Here's the cross by Jerez. Finding Delgado. Put a scare into Costanzo.
Why is it that when they don't have Palermo, Bracamonte, or Sosa, that they get the best crosses? But none of those players, Chelo Delgado, Carlos Tevez, Diego Caña, none of those are good headers, real threats up in the air. Good effort, though, by Chelo Delgado.
¡No, Chacho!
It'll be a River Plate throw. And Pellegrini wants the attention of D'Alessandro, who receives the ball. Flicks it back. Garce. Alessandro. Coudet. We probably won't see the same crisp, invigorated River Plate side that we saw in the first half. Laying a man down, they have to be cautious. Leading by 2 goals certainly helped that process as well. Barros Schelotto, now to Rodríguez. We said earlier, nothing from that left side. And that one way over the head of Jerez.
This is definitely the kind of game in which the team will have to get the crowd into it, because the crowd, as you can hear, is not very happy, and they are letting the team know.
Villarreal. Nothing coming easy. A lot of pressure on Ezequiel González, who pushes that over to Crosa. Now the ball into the area for Delgado. Husain. Delgado. Rodríguez. Schelotto. Out of space. Goal kick.
At least we see Boca trying to get something going. Now through Clemente Rodríguez, who did absolutely nothing offensively in the first half. See, it's difficult also for the to have to get in a different kind of mood for the second half. In this case, Clemente Rodríguez having to get much more involved, offensively speaking.
Headed wide by Schiavi, now to Zapata. Jerez. Jerez again, he's been given license to run up that right flank and try to stimulate something. Villarreal, not a good ball from him. He is really disappointed as well. That whole midfield of Boca has been invisible. Barros Schelotto, will be a throw-in for Boca. Delgado promptly into Rodríguez. Plenty of time for Boca to get into it. And you have to be careful with the counterattack, though, and here comes River Plate in the very capable hands of D'Alessandro, and then Coudet. Looking for Fuertes, almost got it to him. Skimming off the head of the lone forward, and it's now a free kick.
And the booking, yeah. See River Plate doing exactly that, moving the ball, covering all the pitch. Ezequiel González, who just came on as a substitute, getting the yellow card, and he becomes the third player booked in Boca Juniors, only 2 on the pitch.
Ezequiel González, ex of Fiorentina. Oh yeah, that was an earlier challenge on Villarreal. Played in. First from Coudet, and then cutting across Ameli. Last touch by Boca. You have a corner kick.
Horacio Ameli, the backbone of the defense. He brings all the experience from San Lorenzo. One of Pellegrini's favorite players.
Has a couple goals this season for his new club. Oh, corner kicks will be an adventure for D'Alessandro. How can you get a good delivery in under these conditions? Coudet. Ezequiel González, Zapata, D'Alessandro onside. They've had it up here for about a minute and a half now. D'Alessandro chopped down. I've been on my best behavior. What's the matter with you?
Yeah, but he has to get rid of the ball, avoid all that. One of the reasons he gets brought down because he's asking for it. He had Coudet, he could have done so many other things. Get across, play for the team.
And something else he has to be worried about. Every time someone tries to get under his skin, he always addresses them in return. Should just walk away.
Very, very good point, Max. That goes more with the mentality of the Latin people. If you see Europeans, they are more to back away from the situation. We are more, they say the Latino, hot-tempered.
Hot-blooded?
Hot-blooded. They say, it would be nice that Alessandro could do that. He's such a gifted player. He just gets into way too many arguments with the opposition, the referees, with everybody. Neighbor, girlfriend.
Bounced around a couple times. Goes to Costanz on the last few minutes. River Plate doing a wonderful job of taking the air out of the game. It's not pleasant in the eyes, certainly. The precious seconds. Oh, what do you have? Certainly that's got to be considered.
No, he didn't.
Schelotto went down. A huge mistake from Lequi.
And I believe this time the ref is a bit too far away from the play. He's not expecting, though, that's going to happen.
Still down is Barros Schelotto. And he can't go for this one. He's way offside. Zapata. Fuertes. Crosa. Alessandro. Garce. Coudet. Lequi to D'Alessandro. Trying to get some width there. Pipa Estévez. Mike Horacio Ameli, former San Lorenzo. And we'll see the blunder from Lequi here.
No. Nothing happening there. Good call by the ref.
Delgado trying to receive that one. May have been offside. Well, we've reached the hour mark, so hurdles being cleared by River Plate. As they try to get an important win in the Manuel Pellegrini era. Rodríguez, some tidy defending from Lequi. Schelotto down again. And it's going to be an interesting decision for Hector Baldassi. It will be a River Plate goal kick.
Max, and the same you said about Alessandro, we could say about Schelotto. And this is just one example of that. He goes down, that's a dive, and then out of nothing, he will get in a confrontation with another player.
Here's the first one. Yeah, he hit the abort mission button real quick. Somehow avoiding a yellow card on both instances. But maybe it wakes Boca up a bit. Need a little activity, especially at the River Plate defensive end.
Well, I think the only reason Baldassi is not giving the yellow card to Guillermo Barros Schelotto is because he doesn't want to have the crowd against him because of just one player. Baldassi so far is doing a great job.
You really can't argue the red card he gave either. Villarreal will get a corner kick out of it. Just a throw in. That's some good defensive play from Víctor Zapata. And now they have the throw. What could have been a corner turns out to River Plate possession. And now a free kick. Cascini with a little tug of the shirt, I believe.
See, Boca playing with that mentality of maybe we can get away with a bit more because we are at home. Baldassi is not impressed by anything or anybody today. He knows what he sees. And so far, he's been making the right calls.
González. Now Delgado. Has some options here. Gets it over to Villarreal, who has a good long distance game. Maybe worth a look as his half wears on. Estévez gets across through. Well delivered. Knocked out by Lequi. Cascini taking too long. Rodríguez keeps it alive. The best we have seen from Boca in this second half. Up through by Schelotto. This time Ameli clears. And River Plate still hemmed in here. The clearance ends up with Schiavi, who will give the right side a go. Estévez. Rodríguez. González. Delgado. Villarreal. Estévez to the corner for Villarreal. Overcooked that one. Knocked out by Coudet. This is very good, even if Boca do not get a goal, because it's forcing River Plate to run. They're hoping that fatigue sets in at some point where maybe River is susceptible. Well, Olimpo and Christian Castillo, for that matter, have been in very good form. They're up a goal on Newell's. Barros Schelotto. Rodríguez. The cross is good. Schelotto. New ball game. Goal! Goal! 64th minute. And an enormous goal from Barros Schelotto cuts the lead in half. And now River Plate have to ask some questions.
It wasn't the best finish, but it was enough. He is the one that can do this to carry the team on his shoulders. Once again, the twin brother Guillermo Barros Schelotto, and now they have plenty of time. 11 against 10.
Estévez. Here they come again. Everything changing before our eyes. Amazing, and just like that.
Well, you could see it with the reaction by Manuel Pellegrini, how his face changed with the goal.
Ooh, it took a nasty hop there.
Yeah, Chelo Delgado letting the ball go through his legs. See, he doesn't strike the ball with a lot of power there, but keeping it down low, making it more difficult for the goalie, and he doesn't even see it. Everything happens too fast. And you said it, Max, huh? Plenty of time. 25 minutes. It's a whole different ball game now. It's a whole new ball.
Either way. Here they come again, now getting multiple chances. Rodríguez, who played the cross in for the Schelotto goal. Now off the right foot. Estévez. Zapata. Now a player like Andres D'Alessandro's got to get his feet to this ball. Jerez. Over the head of Coudet. Rodríguez plays it back into the midfield. Cascini from behind, and D'Alessandro makes Baldassi's books, and River Plate facing a very big free kick.
La garra de Boca. This is what they do best. This is when they feel at their best. Now when the crowd's getting into the game, this is when they just love it. They love this moment. Great chance, another free kick for Boca. D'Alessandro becomes the third player booked in River Plate. The second. One, two, three, four, 5 players on the wall. Flaco Schiavi, Villarreal. This could be the chance. It's going to be taken by Chelo Delgado.
As we saw at halftime, scored a free kick goal the last time these two teams met.
Upper right side.
Schelotto to set it up. Delgado over the top.
He was the upper right side, but lower.
He's not been on form today. But as you said earlier, just needs that one moment. Maybe it's still to come. Here is Delgado. Rodríguez. Oh, another cross against Schelotto. Ameli there. Frantic defending. Under the leg of Fuertes to Cascini. Alessandro, reliability defensively. Schelotto turn!
Well, Guillermo trying the impossible. This one much better than the previous one. Smart. Inside of the right foot. Constanzo off the line, and I thought that was the equalizer, Max. It is all Boca in the second half. It is all Boca after they got the goal. Oh, here he thinks he's Maradona.
It's good defending by Ameli. And now Manuel Pellegrini is going to use those substitutions. This is number 2. It's going to be a forward for a forward, but Darío Husain, a guy who'll come out and chase balls and help the defensive efforts much more than Fuertes. So much unfolding in this Super Clásico. An early red card.
And he does have the pace to finish a counter-attack. Husain. Let me tell you, Pellegrini is dreaming about the possibility of a third goal.
A draw would certainly help Boca's efforts. They're 1 point ahead of River Plate. And still alive in Libertadores. So another tournament to fall back on.
Ooh,
oh, Schelotto. He's tied it! Guillermo Barros Schelotto in the 71st has become the figure of the match. It's 2-2. Yes, Mr. Goldfinger. Now, is he off?
Nope.
No.
Nope. Nope. If we had some doubts, now we don't. Great finish. If there is a player that can do this in Boca, it is Guillermo Barros Schelotto. Give credit to a much better second half by Clemente Rodríguez. He's the one with the pass. That penetrating, beautiful pass, and take a look at the fans, the way they celebrate.
Avalanche. If they kept assists in Argentina, Rodríguez would have both. Assisting on both Barros Schelotto goals. It's 2-2. And now River Plate up against it. They were in cruise control. Things fell off the hinges, and now we're at risk of even losing this match.
I'd like to see Pellegrini's face now.
What a run of emotions. You saw the River Plate supporters feeling what the Boca supporters felt in the first half. Here they come again. Ezequiel González, Schelotto, handball protest. Now on the left side. Barros Schelotto back to González. A huge defensive play from Darío Husain. Guillermo Barros Schelotto in recent years has been the best Boca servant. He's been there through the years. Was there for those recent glory years of Boca. They had 40 matches undefeated.
Well, he is pretty much the only survivor. Yeah. Diego Cagna would be the only other one, but not playing at the same level. Guillermo Barros Schelotto has gotten better, has improved.
And Cagna actually left for a short spell. Mucho González to Zapata. Alessandro. Husain. Abbondanzieri with a howler. Darío Husain. It stops for him. The cross. No one helping them out. It took Boca Juniors to pull level for River Plate to get some possession. You wonder where was this earlier. Estévez slips it through. Delgado. And the flag did come up. Hard for everyone to hear whistles, see flags in this sort of environment.
Well, the first half was all about River Plate and the free-flowing football, that beautiful style that they possess. The second half, the latter part, it's been all about Boca Juniors and the way they like to turn games around. There's more coming.
Quarter of an hour to go. The last 15 minutes has seen Boca put their stamp on things.
This time it was the team, the players on the pitch who brought the crowd back into this game. They were silent. They were feeling humiliated by what was happening on the pitch. Guillermo Barros Schelotto is going to be the hero this week. Another substitution, Ludueña, number 24, replacing Luis González.
Luis González looks like he was through the wars when he came off. Coudet almost becoming a fifth defender. This time it's Garcia. Delgado. Villarreal. Estévez. He's gotten by. Delgado. Descanso. Almost went through the legs. Husain. Alessandro. He's got some help now with Ludueña, and that's a precious free kick. And someone mouthing off to Baldassi.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cute.
Both of those picked up because of something he said afterwards. He had enough. If there is to be a winner, you probably get more mileage out of Boca Juniors here, but don't give up on River Plate. Alessandro lost it, barely kept his balance. Villarreal. Estévez. He's really picked on Zapata and got through every time. Nice stop by Lequi. Ludueña. Use those fresh legs. Left it offline for Husain. Alessandro. Claudio Husain. Ariel Garcia. Coudet. Stepped right over that ball. It ends up with Crosa. Rodríguez.
Coudet seems to be tired.
I don't think he's alone. That one finds Costanzo.
So why did everything change so much? Was it Pipa Estévez coming on as a substitute? Was it Martin Demichelis being sent off? And the defense of River Plate really needs the young central defender. Why did everything change so much? Why are Boca creating so many chances now?
Here's Darío Husain for Ludueña. In the darkness, gave it a go. You're absolutely right. An hour into this match, nothing from Boca, and then that first goal just opened up a can of worms, really, and all of a sudden space to be found. You probably figure that's when the psychology of the match certainly affected Boca. Corner kick at the near post. Now Coudet. Husain trying to turn. Cleared by Clemente Rodríguez. Now Costanzo. Didn't do much with it. We're in the 80th minute. 2 second-half goals from Boca Juniors. Put things on level terms. Still enjoying the man advantage, and now probably facing River Plate. As susceptible as they have been. They played 10 men for quite some time now. And boy, these substitutes made an impact. Flag is up on Jerez.
If the game ended like this 2-2, I would I would recommend all the fans of Football Argentino that all the River fans just watch the first 45 minutes. And all the Boca fans just go for the second half. Who knows what's going to happen in the next 10 minutes?
Schiavi. Villarreal. Coming out of position for a moment. Lequi, he promptly gets back. Out of the reach of Coudet, who's not going to be chasing too many balls at this stage. Through the legs of Garcia, who looks to be one of the fitter of the River Plate players. Heels it back. I thought he was going to help Garcia. He's just showing his path.
Who's to say what should happen or what's just or what's not? But the way they played in the first half, River, I don't think they deserve to lose.
And they may come out of here with another loss, which would be a devastating blow to Manuel Pellegrini, and certainly for River Plate's hopes of any trophy. Alessandro. Husain. Ludueña.
Now the way they played in the second half, I don't think they deserve to win.
Yellow card for Husain. Claudio, that is. Just at the end there. Delgado. Lequi. Maybe getting a bit lucky. Alessandro around Cascini, which he's done a few times, but not in this second half. Nice ball. Ludueña keeps it along. Husain!
The best, the only chance they have created in the second half. When they get together, great pass by Ludueña. Not the most comfortable position to finish, but he could have done better than that.
Into the corner for Cascini, who gets it over to Abbondanzieri. Puzzling that River Plate are getting as many chances as they've had in the last few minutes. Villarreal. Lequi has had an outstanding match. And keep in mind that he had to move position in the middle of the game. River Plate, you see them settling in for the final stretch here. Estévez, let's see if he can dust Zapata one more time. Lequi. Lequi providing a spark. And the yellows are flying now. It looks like Jerez joins Cascini, Villarreal, and Cagna as players booked for Boca.
Lequi has been one of the best today. In the first half, defending. In the second half, not much time or space to shine, but now making another good run. A good performance by the left fullback.
Lequi's goal against Corinthians really what got River Plate into the Libertadores quarterfinal. Darío Husain seems to go under his leg, but the ball has been slowing down on this end of the pitch. No foul. Throw in for River Plate. We'll check at Boca. 85th minute. Is this the way we're going to end? That would be a moral victory, certainly for River Plate, mind you. Around 10 minutes ago, that looked like there was no end to the Boca Juniors attacks. Ameli. Garce. Some tidy defending there by Crosa. Abbondanzieri. The final 5 minutes of the Super Clásico upon us.
Vamos, Andrés, vamos, vamos.
Rodríguez.
Dale, Darío.
No whistle there. Garce. D'Alessandro. Now back to Garce with time and space. It closes down on him. Ludueña. And this man is really blossoming in the second half. Careful, Alessandro, as he was tempted, and he's carrying a yellow card. Ameli to Alessandro. Ludueña. Coudet. Corner kick. Look at him sucking wind.
Yeah, when I said he was tired and you said he's not the only one, I think you meant Boca and River. Everyone seems to be exhausted.
Now that hoping there's energy for one last moment. Knocked out by Zapata. Villarreal. That time, Pipa Estévez clipped up by Darío Husain. Husain along with D'Alessandro carrying yellows. Demichelis had a couple yellows earlier. Gustavo Pinto will become the third substitution for Boca, the final substitution of the match.
There is another player who got booked. It's got to be Ameli for that foul, yeah. It's got to be Horacio Ameli. Gustavo Pinto with only 2.5 minutes left to play to replace Raúl Cascini, number 22.
Pinto was essentially going to start this match.
He was either Pinto or Villarreal to replace Bataglia in the midfield.
Oh, not a bad ball. Who's there again? Lequi. Schiavi under it. Knocked out by Husain. D'Alessandro skirts it through to Coudet. D'Alessandro. Abbondanzieri. He put in where there was a clutter of Boca players to make sure there was no second shot. No whistle from Baldassi there. The tackle from Husain. Now Coudet. Ludueña. Well anticipated by Zapata. Alessandro. Not a good ball from him. And now the left side defensively exposed for River Plate, but it doesn't matter. They'll get the throw in. Well done there by Matias Lequi. We're into the final minutes. Ludueña for D'Alessandro. Waits for it. Again, offline. Abbondanzieri almost to midfield. And he's got to cool his jets here because that's the second time his clearance has gone out of play. Into stoppage time. We had 3 in the first half.
Should have, but 3 minutes at least also about it on time in the second half.
Abbondanzieri doing his Rene Higuita impersonation. The spin by Estévez. Free kick. It was Darío Husain. He holds his breath for a moment. And 9 players for River Plate.
He just heard Pellegrini say, Claudio, go to the middle. He goes to the middle. Oh, that's a foul. I don't think that's a yellow. It is his second of the game, and River Plate going down to 9.
If somehow Boca Juniors score here, this will really turn into a forgettable week for Darío Husain. Certainly if River Plate hang on here, it will be something positive to speak about. But this is really going to press River Plate, even if it's only for a minute or 2. 8 field players. There's going to be somebody open here. Gonzalez plays it across. Back to the near side. Knocked up by Lequi. Lequi drops back. Offside.
That's it. No?
Boca Juniors should have done much better there. He wanted the win. He'll be happy with the point. And what happens here for the rest of the season, it's who gets fatter on the rest of the Argentine league from here on in.
Hey, that's a foul. Take your time. Get the ball inside the PK, and now you might get the last chance. And hey, I've seen crazy things happen in soccer.
If River Plate score with 9 players here at the end, they'll be talking about this forever. They have a chance. A set piece coming up. If the ball is true, into the 4th minute of stoppage time. Ludueña making sure if he fails here that Boca don't have a chance at the other end, which they're looking to get right here. There's not much in the shape of defense. Pipa Tevez, Costanzo. And that's it. River Plate really hang on in the end. They were up against it, the 2 goals in the second half. They finished with 9 men. They've got to be happy that they get the point. We'll be right back to wrap it all up after this.
Want to lose weight and get lean? Want to shed inches and get chiseled abs? Want to get into the